Hello again, Dominic Tropher, and welcome to another video. And this one's going to be something video game related. And this is actually going to be about my thoughts of the Xbox One X by Microsoft. Their mid-generation console. And originally I was going to do a Doctor Who related video, but I got a comment yesterday from a YouTuber called, a user called Channel. And he actually asked me my thoughts about the Xbox One X, and he left a comment on one of my latest videos, and this was thoughts on Xbox One X, 4K upgrades shown, keyboard and mouse, etc. So I just want to say thank you very much, Channel, for this comment, and I'll give you my thoughts of the Xbox One X. Now, the Xbox One X is obviously Microsoft's upcoming mid-generation console, and it's basically a more powerful Xbox One, even though people see it as the next generation. Now, the thing with the PS4 Pro and the Xbox One X is that they are not next-generation consoles, even though they are a lot more powerful. The PlayStation 4 is the PS4 Pro is a more powerful PlayStation 4, and the Xbox One X is a more powerful Xbox One. And my thoughts about the Xbox One X is, I think it's an interesting concept for what Microsoft's making. Now, for the console itself costs £450 or $500, and for the hardware that you're getting inside, it is well worth the money. But I know there's a lot of people that's unable to spend £450 on a game console. And I don't really think it's worth the money, even though, again, you're getting a lot of, hardware worth for your money. The reason I'd say that is because of the fact you can get an Xbox One S that's a lot more cheaper for like £200, £230, which is not bad, even if it includes a digital release game. Now, the thing with the Xbox One X is, obviously, it's a lot more powerful, and it has the 4K aspects that Microsoft is giving it. And them, as well, Sony, are getting into the 4K era of gaming. And I think the idea, is pretty cool with the whole, 4K gaming, 4K streaming. And it includes a 4K Blu-ray player built in. Same with the Xbox One S, which has a 4K player built in. And because of this, the whole true 4K, that's the reason why a lot of people count it as a next generation console. It's not really a next generation console when it still runs the same games the Xbox One has. You know what I mean? And that is a thing about it. People just think true 4K, next gen. You know what I mean? You can still play Forza 7 on the Xbox One. You know what I mean? Does that make the Xbox One X a next gen console? Not really, it's just more powerful, you know what I mean? And the thing that kind of puts me, makes me question about it is it worth the money? Now, I think if you want the ultimate Xbox One, a lot of people like that will probably go out and buy it. Me personally, I don't really think it's worth it, you know what I mean? I think even if I had tons of money, you know what I mean, I honestly wouldn't buy it, you know what I mean? I'd get the cheaper one, the Xbox One S, because it does the exact same things. It plays, Xbox One games, and it plays Xbox 360 games. You can still access the digital content, and you can play your CDs, Blu-rays, and 4K Blu-rays if you've got a 4K television that supports it, you know what I mean? And me personally, I don't have a 4K TV, I have a 1080p TV. And as long as I'm enjoying the games and stuff, I'm not really bothered about, what it is and stuff. As long as I'm enjoying the greatest games or whatever Microsoft and others are giving the console, that's what makes me happy about that. But one thing the Xbox One X overall and the Xbox One is, at the meantime, there aren't really any true exclusives that entice people with it. Now, Microsoft always keeps going on about, Xbox console exclusive or true Xbox One exclusive. When it says Xbox One console exclusive, that's not really an exclusive, you know what I mean? It's only exclusive to the consoles between itself, being the Xbox One, PlayStation 4 and Switch. And that's the thing about it. And if you can get those games on PC, there'll be a lot of people that will think, do you know what? I want to play Gears of War 4 on PC. I want to play Halo Wars 2 on PC. I'll just buy it there. And a lot of people will not really want to buy the console, you know what I mean? And I think that's what Microsoft really, really needs to start doing, is getting content that's truly exclusive to the Xbox One, not on PC. Because it'll entice people with that platform. Because if they hear, like for example, if we see a Rare Replay Volume 2 only exclusive to the Xbox One, a lot of people go, right, I'm buying an Xbox One for that second volume of Rare Replay. I don't think there'll be one, but I'd love to see that happen. So if they start doing stuff like that exclusively to the Xbox One, not on PC, you'll make a lot more people enticed, thinking, wow, I need that game, I need that platform, I'm going to go out now to the shops and buy that console and that game. You want people to start doing that, you know what I mean? But they won't. And that is one thing that Microsoft needs to start doing. Now, obviously, they have the whole backwards compatibility, which is pretty nice, you know what I mean? But that's like the only thing that they fully, get out there. Backwards compatibility is a good feature, but they cannot keep advertising it all the time. Because people are going to call Xbox One, the console for playing old games on it. And a lot of people just go out and buy an Xbox 360. You know what I mean? And because it's a lot more cheaper. And the only reason why people want to play the old games on the new console is really for easy access, you know what I mean? Because people don't want to have two consoles out, but a lot of people don't mind having different consoles for different games. You know what I mean? If certain Xbox 360 games are not made compatible on the Xbox One, a lot of people will keep that console out, you know what I mean? But I think one thing that worries a lot of people is the concept of PS4 Pro and Xbox One X only games, where the games are only made for those platforms and not the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One, because their original models are starting to weigh out, where the hardware's not powerful enough and it's struggling to even reach like the full, potential, or the console might have got to the full potential and there's no real reason why to make it a lot more powerful. And that's one thing that will start to go down. Hardware ages over time. Like us humans, us people, animals even, you know what I mean? Even plants. Everything ages and dies, you know what I mean? We don't stay young forever. And that is the same with technology. You know what I mean? It's not like, people are still thinking it's 2006 and they're still thinking it's like the launch day of the Microsoft Zune or something, the iPod killer. It's not like people are thinking, oh, it's 2006 again, you know what I mean? It's like the Zune is an old product, you know what I mean? It's not really, out there anymore. Well, you can buy them used, but Microsoft did discontinue it years ago. Like the Wii U, it's not 2012 anymore, you know what I mean? The console ages, you know what I mean? That's just the way it goes. The world changes over time, fashion, styles, art, everything changes, you know what I mean? Crazes change, you know what I mean? That's just the way it goes. That's just how life changes and stuff. And that is a thing, with it. That's why I think these mid-generation consoles are a good idea, because it not only lets you outlast that platform, but it also gives you a reason why to stay on, you know what I mean? As long as they give you exclusive and interesting, reasons to stay with that and make you think, wow, I need that, that's when it makes it a lot more enticing. That's why with the PlayStation 4, there were lots of exclusive on that console that are well worth owning. They really, really are well worth owning. The Xbox One really isn't, you know what I mean? Because again, it's like every exclusive goes to PC. You know what I mean? The Nintendo Switch has been out for several months. It has a lot of games on it so far that make it worthwhile. I know a few of those are Wii U ports, and one's going to be a new 3DS version. But there are games on there that are not on anywhere else. They're not on PlayStation 4, they're not on Xbox One, and they're not on PC. They're on the Switch. Even the Wii U, despite people calling it, rubbish and stuff, actually has a lot of great exclusives on it that make it worthwhile. So much great content on that console that makes you think, wow, I need a Wii U, get me the console, get me that game, there's the money, you know what I mean? And that's what a lot of people, you know, want. As long as they give you games that are interesting and enticing, that's when people go, I want that platform. And that is the thing about it. But the Xbox One, it needs that. You can get the whole 4K aspect, the whole true 4K, next gen, whatever, backwards compatibility. Those features are great, you know, are nice for the platform. But it's the games that you buy for it, you know what I mean? And that is the thing about it. As long as that makes it a lot more enticing, as long as Microsoft gets games exclusively to the console, a lot more people will care. And that's the thing about it. But I would say if you are interested in getting an Xbox One, again, this is, you know, you might not take my word for it, because everyone has their own opinion. Me personally, I will probably get an Xbox One S, because it's a lot more cheaper. By the time the Xbox One X comes out, the Slim model, will be really starting to get rid of, you know, will be starting to get rid of by a lot of retailers and stuff, because I think, no, we don't need this. This is the old one. We're getting the new one in, and maybe that's the right time to shine for one. You know what I mean? But I will look forward to buying one because I don't own the console. I have heard a lot of good stuff about it. I've heard a lot of, you know, bad stuff about it. Not everything is perfect, but I will definitely look forward to buying the console when I do get one. So yeah, my thoughts about it and stuff. I just want to say, hope you enjoyed this video, and it was a little bit different and stuff. And I just want to give a shout out to the user channel for asking me this question. So I just want to say, hope you enjoyed it all, and I'll see you all later. Bye.